Unajua Xtian Dela? Hamumjui.
The bubbly Xtian Dela we all knew is not the one we know now. Arthur Mandela Nyongesa, or as many know him as Xtian Dela, was the king of trends, the only Kenyan content creator that organized the biggest Instagram live show ever seen in Kenya, with over 20,000 people streaming, the hottest booty bossing competition, the Nyonga Nyonga Fest, that brought more Kenyans together, more than Georgina's Jenga nude video. Africa was happy. Xtian was entertaining the entire continent with big black African shining booties, and many wonder if they'll get another Instagram show from Xtian. Maybe, I'm not so sure, but I'm positive. Let's hope he watches or his wife watches and convince him to change his mind because his mother tried and it really backfired. We'll tackle that later. Don't forget to subscribe. The list of things Xtian has done is endless. He has done almost everything. He has won awards, he was hanging out with the biggest Kenyan celebrities, and even got engaged to the hottest video vixen that featured in the hottest Kenyan video in 2018, Dundaing. I hope you remember the song. No one to date has come close to what Xtian has achieved. Many saw him as an icon. The man who changed the face of content creation in Africa. He was rare. His content and energy helped millions of Kenyans keep a positive mindset. But that pressure is heavy. When the one who is required to make other people happy, it becomes a burden. But fans don't really care. They want more. But instead of Xtian Dela giving us more, he disappeared mysteriously. So what happened to Xtian Dela? Before we dive into knowing who Xtian Dela is, let me explain why he calls himself Xtian Dela instead of Arthur Mandela Nyongesa. Xtian Dela is a unique name, but many don't know that Xtian came from the word Christian, as Xtian considered himself a Christian, so he decided to make it shorter and settle on Xtian as his brand name. Dela, on the other hand, comes from his official name Mandela. Initially, Xtian was a gospel singer, a Christian whose favorite activity was speaking in tongues, but many don't know him for that. Xtian's journey on the internet began around 2008, when Facebook was still a new thing in Kenya. According to his Twitter account, Xtian joined Twitter in 2013. He realized that social media was making people go viral, so he decided to dedicate his time, and just like that, he already had a few followers and a new audience to entertain, so he kept posting memes and creating trends.
Hey, what's up YouTube family? What's up guys? What's up? Yeah, I know you guys have been expecting this for the longest time ever.
His efforts really paid off. In 2014, he won the Best Personal Blog in the Africa Bloggers Awards and the Most Influential Twitter Personality in the Kenyan Social Media Awards. In the same year, he was nominated at the Africa Social Media Award for the Social Media Hero in Africa, Twitter Handle of the Year in Africa, and Influencer of the Year in Africa awards. He was really dominating the internet world, as at 2016, he had about 600,000 followers, and he was the second most followed Kenyan on the platform. He won the award of the best Facebook profile in Africa and the second most influential Twitter personality in Africa in the Africa Bloggers Awards, which was sponsored by the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. He was among the first influencers to hit 1 million followers on Twitter. He was creating trends, and the reason was one. He knew he could have whatever he wanted in life, so he made things happen. But it wasn't easy. When he got in the space, he faced a lot of discrimination, but he swore he'll never back down. So he noticed a gap, and that led him to come up with the famous trend, the follow train, which was known as the Xtian Dela follow train. It was an hashtag that people used to gain followers by simply tweeting, and everyone who sees you tweeting on that hashtag will follow you, and you have to follow them back. And it blew up and became the most popular hashtag on Twitter. Every newcomer on the platform was hopping on this particular trend, as it guaranteed growth by giving you instant followers. But that's not the only one. He also coined the Bring Back Our KDF Soldiers, a message to the government to recall the soldiers sent to service in Somalia. Another one was Someone Tell CNN, which targeted the American news organization for its skewed coverage on an attack that happened in Nairobi.
U.S. news network CNN on Thursday expressed its deep regret after portraying Kenya as a hotbed of terror ahead of the visit to Nairobi by American President Barack Obama.
Xtian has worked with FC Barcelona, one of the biggest football brands in the world. He was the only social media influencer from Africa to be involved in his Time to Play campaign in partnership with Beko. The campaign flew 22 people across 22 countries to Camp Nou to have a first-hand experience of FC Barcelona.
I am in Barcelona, Spain, Barcelona.
2015 was another Xtian Dela year. He continued bagging more awards, and in September 2015, he received some big news. Nation FM hired him as a radio presenter, hosting the popular Saturday morning show, The Detox, alongside DJ Exclusive. He also joined Jeff Koinange live on KTN Kenya as the head of social and digital media.
To Jeff Koinange live. Make sure that you guys tune in at exactly 10 p.m. on KTN. Now, this show is...
Despite dominating Twitter and scooping all the awards, he was working behind the scenes. He had a company called Crescent 360 that was dealing with social media marketing, web design, online strategies, and consultancy. He was at the top of the game, creating an internet culture and doing brand deals. He had plenty enough reach to be able to make more money on the internet. His potential was through the roof, and every radio and TV station wanted to interview Xtian Dela.
My name is Xtian Dela. I'm a social media marketer, influencer, I'm a blogger, social media trainer, and basically anything to do with social media.
In 2018, as Xtian was gaining more followers and creating trends, Twitter conducted a purge to clear off and delete fake accounts. This move greatly affected top influencers in Kenya. Twitter personality, social media activist Cyprian Nyakundi lost more than 500,000 followers, while Xtian Dela lost the same number of followers. Nyakundi followers dropped to 696,000 from the initial 1.2 million, while Xtian Dela dropped from 1 million to 521,000 followers. Despite this occurrence, he kept the content flowing and he was still winning. He joined Energy Radio Kenya as a presenter, hosting the popular hip-hop show Full Throttle alongside Fatman Scoop and DJ Mr. Vince.
The biggest, baddest, hottest, craziest hip-hop show in Africa right now.
He was named among the top 100 most influential young Africans on the continent by Africa Youth Awards, the biggest Africa Youth Awards scheme, which recognizes the achievements of young Africans, young changemakers on this continent and beyond.
And members of the press and fellow Kenyans, I want to inform you that the Ministry of Health has confirmed the first coronavirus case in Kenya.
In 2020, when COVID came, it affected most creators, but to Xtian, that was a blessing. His Instagram was about to blow like never before. Xtian came up with Club COVID, and if you're not following Xtian during the COVID-19 period, you really missed out on some very hot content. He was amassing incredible views. According to him, he made more than 5 million Kenyan shillings in only 3 months. Speaking to Jalango, he said the highest amount he ever collected in a single night was 700,000 Kenyan shillings, but this was not his money. It was meant to benefit other individuals who appeared in the show.
Events zilianguka, a lot of video vixens, dancers, talented people, wasanii, they lost jobs.
That's true.
So a lot of this, I know these people. And bro, there's nothing as painful as someone calling you in the morning and anakuambia msaidie tu so moja, just 100 shillings. 100.
On the flip side, some people are not very happy, especially parents. He was sued by 3 parents over his explicit show, and they made sure the show was stopped with immediate effect. More drama followed. He was summoned to face the DCI. The show in some way took a toll on Xtian's brand. Not everyone was pleased by the sexy goodies that were displayed on his Instagram page. He was accused of exploiting and sexualizing women. This was just the beginning of Xtian troubles. In 2020, Xtian was at the forefront among many other celebrities who were promoting Unsmart on his big social media following, a pyramid money-making scheme. He also got involved in another scheme called Bold Cashers. The 2 schemes, however, didn't last that long. They all ended mysteriously, and from that point, fans began losing trust in Xtian Dela. Edgar Obare posted that Xtian Dela's club Santorini in Kikuyu was collapsing and was being auctioned. The post seriously angered Xtian. He responded and said he's no longer in partnership with that particular club and asked to stop being associated with the club Santorini. But Edgar never stopped exposing Xtian. He was working day and night, serving Kenyans the hottest tea on Xtian's Dela deals and businesses. Xtian found himself the talk of town again after Edgar exposed him for scamming youths through his company called Crowd 254. Despite the scandals, Xtian still found love. In 2021, Xtian and Fatma Banj began dating, and in the same year, they welcomed their bundle of joy, their first baby. But more bad news followed as Xtian was kicked out of his house alongside his girlfriend Fatma Banj. The couple were given a notice to move out within a month. In 1st May 2021, Xtian made an announcement. He was going to vie for the Westlands MP in 2022 and urged his followers to work with him by sponsoring and supporting him. But in the following year, he announced that he will not vie for the Westlands parliamentary seat and apologized to his loyal fans who supported and believed in his dream. He confessed that he was broke and was not ready to waste his life savings that he accumulated for 15 years. His troubles took a break, then came back. In January 2022, just when he had hit 1 million followers, his verified Instagram account was blocked following his popular Toboa series. The Toboa series involved explicit revelations by young people on their experience in regards to sexual activities. Xtian disclosed this via his other account and claimed that his account had been reported severally, and added that he was already prepared for such an occurrence. In a statement he said, "It died with my other Instagram account that you ungrateful people reported for doing hurtful, personal stories." He was now blaming his fans for reporting his account. In 2023, his mother, Reverend Naomi Nyongesa, revealed that she was unable to contact her son since 2019 as Xtian abandoned the family for being toxic. His mother narrated how she raised Xtian Dela and his siblings alone, following the death of his father in 2007.
Sasa ikawa cut off na mimi block. Atasa mimi ndio nikaona wacha ni appeal mahali penye adha yako ajue mama yake na mchaka.
Despite his mother's disappointment, fans also disappointed by Xtian's disappearance. He began posting on his new podcast, doing talks with his girlfriend, and creating awareness on mental wellness. His Twitter account is active, but the energetic Xtian Dela is not energetic anymore. Anyway, he remains a legend, and we hope he's okay, and that one day he'll bring that positive energy back to social media, and we will get another booty bouncing competition.